Heyo, we are back with the gift that refuses to stop giving. I just saw the complex case management report from the latest hearing about Laura Owens, also known as the serial pregnancy scammer out of Arizona. And it's an interesting read. Not that it contains a lot, but because it doesn't contain a lot. Welcome to the show. All right, here it is. Out of Maricopa County. Let's see. In the Superior Court of the State of Arizona, in and for the County of Maricopa, State of Arizona, plaintiff versus Sarah Michelle Owens, defendant in front of Judge Jeffrey A. Reuter. A complex case joint case management report. Hearing date 5/20/2026. So at the time of the recording, yesterday. List all defendants' active cases and defendants' probation cases? None. That would be in Arizona. I thought she was trying to appeal the Gillespie. Because it's not a criminal case. Okay, so not a criminal case. But I mean, still a case. Hello, the jingles. Hello. Please stop ruining my chair. As if he would ever do what I ask him to. Hello. List of the specific progress made since the last complex case management conference in completing activities previously established by the court and the parties. Plea agreement proffered. Defense continues to review discovery and collect mitigation. So they have handed over the plea agreement to Laura and her attorney. Okay, nothing new there. And the claim here is, they are continues to review discovery and collect mitigation, which means still looking into it. And I mean, it is a somewhat large case. And this guy has only been on for, what is it? A few months? 4 or 5 months? But I mean, in 4 or 5 months, should be further along. But then again, if you have Laura as a client, everything will take time. Next, witnesses who have been interviewed since the last court proceeding? None. Witnesses who will be interviewed before the next court proceeding? Unknown. That would be the defense or Laura having no witnesses or don't want to disclose witnesses. They sure as hell doesn't want to. Well, at least since the last proceeding, they haven't interviewed any witnesses regarding Greg Gillespie or Clayton Echart. None of the people who she, how do I put it? Who she claims wrote doctor's notes, or the woman who she stole the story or the sonogram from. None since last time, and I don't remember seeing anything about them doing it at all. Next issue, status and plans for settlements discussion will set within the next 30 to 45 days. Okay. Status of discovery and disclosure, including whether any remains outstanding. If so, the efforts that are being made to complete the same. Discovery disclosure is complete. However, there's a minor issue with a portion of the disclosure. Defense and state are working to resolve it. I would guess that anything that has issues with, I mean, where did it come from? Is it verified and stuff? I would guess that is our friend, disgraced attorney David S. Gindras. That's my guess. I don't know. I don't have the discovery. But if anything in that case is a bit rough to go into, I would guess that is that. Any substantive motions that are contemplated and the anticipated filing of such motion, not at this time. Okay. The viability of the current trial schedule. Current trial date is unrealistic from the defendant's perspective. That is why I'm recording this. You've had your new attorney on for a number of months. There is a number of months until the trial is scheduled to start. Now, it's not uncommon that trial dates get postponed and such. But they have all the discovery. They aren't conducting any interviews or doesn't plan to. And there's just one minor unresolved issue. Why is it unrealistic? Well, Laura, she doesn't want to take a plea deal, and she doesn't want to go to trial. She just wants to postpone everything. And that is the crux of being a defense attorney, that you work for your client. You have to oblige somewhat to what they want, but they don't give reason. Okay, why is it unrealistic? Is it the heavy burden of discovery? I don't think so, because I haven't seen them file for, hey, we need to bring in some other. There's just a minor, according to this document, a minor issue they are resolving. So this is Laura again. She doesn't want to take a plea deal, and she doesn't want to go to trial, so she's postponing. I would, if I had contact with the Maricopa County District Attorney's Office, I would say, put some pressure. This is ridiculous. If they claim it's unreasonable, okay, tell us why. Tell the court why. So that the judge can make an informed decision when they are approaching trial, because they will have their final complex case management and final hearing before trial soon. I mean, it's in June. So put some pressure, Mr. Judge. Put some pressure on and the state. Okay, tell the judge they have everything. They are not doing anything. They are not interviewing witnesses. That could not be held against the state in this case if they don't do their thing too. Problem there is then you will get the motions running back and forth, and it will be delayed. So again, we have Laura Michelle Owens using the justice system to get more time to abuse her other victims. This isn't fair. But it's the justice system. The justice system is a huge colossus, a concrete huge colossus that doesn't move fast when it should be moving fast, at least in this case, I believe. I honestly think it's ridiculous, but I'm not surprised because it's Laura Michelle Owens, serial pregnancy scammer and abuser of men for at least a decade. Okay, folks, that was my update to you. I will show up with more news about Laura Owens if I find out something new. Other than that, Saturday, at the time of recording, Saturday, the Aaron Spencer case. Fundraiser over at Defense Diaries. Now, folks, I will be there for an hour. It's a 12-hour live stream. I'm not saying it is a competition of which hour is most successful. Looking at the names who are there, I don't think I will win an hour, but I don't want to be last. So, folks, check on my page. Go to the post I posted, where you will find the links and stuff, and show up for the fundraiser. And please don't have my hour being last in the fundraising. No, it's not a competition, but I don't want to be last in that non-competition. All right. See ya. Bye-bye.